Hi, my name is Jason, and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy.
This is the jigsaw I did this afternoon. As you can see, it's 750 pieces, and it's bears in various different guises, and it is a shaped jigsaw puzzle, as you can see. And if you look at some of the pieces, they are weird shapes. Yeah, I did this afternoon and last night and today. It's been enjoyable to do. It's been tricky, don't get me wrong, because a lot of the pieces are small and fiddly. There's a picture of the box as well, so you can see that. I'll just make a shadow so it doesn't show up too badly. That's what I did. I did that jigsaw Monday, Tuesday. I love it. I think it's great. And it's one of the few shaped jigsaws I've got. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of days.
Excuse the rearrangement of the hair there. Good evening, folks. It is Wednesday evening and it's 25 to 8. My hair does not seem to want to stay flat. I don't know why. I'm trying. Yeah, not done a lot this week. It's been a bit of a bizarre week, and today has been the most bizarre day out of everything, to be honest. We had planned today to go to town, but unfortunately, Deb didn't have a very good night's sleep, so we didn't go today. And it's a good job we didn't, because I'd arranged to have my prescription medication delivered tomorrow. That came today. I'd arranged for my Z box to be delivered tomorrow. That came today. We also had a visit off my sister. She popped down with my brother-in-law, Andy, and they had a cup of tea and a good rattle, so that was good. I started feeling a bit agitated, but I was fine. I was okay. As long as I was in my own home, I was fine. And Deb went round to, she was basically looking after next door's lizard. My glasses, let me stay straight now. I don't believe this. I'm not having a good day today. That'll do. Yeah. Yeah, she went round to look after they've got a lizard thing called Rango. Yeah, Rango, obviously good name for a chameleon. And she basically, when they're away, she feeds it the crickets and turns its light and sprays it and all that stuff. Anyway, she went round to do that this morning, and after about half an hour, she hadn't come back, and I thought it's a bit bizarre. She's only normally gone 10 minutes. Anyway, she was having a conversation with a woman from down the road, and she kept talking for about 45 minutes. So that was that done. And then by the time I'd done my surveys this afternoon, a few surveys, and sorted some stuff out ready for my vlog for tonight, which is an unboxing. I said box because, like I said, it came today. You'll be seeing that in a minute. And a poem, a new poem I wrote. I seem to have written 3 within a week, which is quite an achievement for me, especially since I haven't been writing any for a while. I think I'm still on a bit of a high and a come down, if you like, from what happened with me PIP thing. It's still not fully at home yet, and it's been almost a week since I got the decision. So it's bizarre. It's very strange. I've actually written to the woman at MD UK called Kiri. Thanked her for all her help and a supporting letter. I've also thanked all the people who supported me through it all, because it hasn't been easy. I've been a bit of a nightmare, and I know I have, and I'm still a nightmare now. So that doesn't change, unfortunately. But yeah, so like I said, I haven't done a lot this week. I didn't watch the Liverpool match last night, and I actually predicted that Napoli would win that 2-0. So maybe I'm a jinx, I don't know, but I thought that Napoli would win it 2-0, and Napoli won it 2-0. So there you go. You can tell the weather's changed because, normally I've got a whiskey and a Coke by my computer ready. Today I've got a cup of tea. I can't hold it if I do that, but the only trouble is doing that, it's hot. So after a few minutes, I will feel that in my fingers. Oops. I've also got white bits floating on top of it. I don't know what's happening there. I think it's because the milk's fresh, if you like. It's come off the top of the milk bed. Anyway, yeah, so I've had my prescription delivered. I've had my Z box. I've been taking it easy for a few days because I've been in a lot of pain with the base of my spine. I did a jigsaw yesterday and the day before, which you're going to see in a minute. So even though I've not done too much this week, it's still not been boring. I've still found things to do. I'm hoping to treat my mum early next week. I'm hoping to take her for a nice meal because she's been really supportive as well while I've been going through this. And once we've got some money in the bank, I'm going to take her for a nice meal at the Leighton Rakes, just to say thank you, really, and to show how much we love and care for my mum. She hasn't got many of us, but she has got me sisters. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to turn the watch it off now, and I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm glad the money's been sorted because now I've been able to resubscribe to my Z-Box. And this month's Z-Box come today. I'm going to unbox it for you now so you can see it. Excuse me, it'll be one item at a time, okay? Right, first off, we've got a graphic novel called Bloodshot. And it's called Rising Spirit. Yeah, it is a graphic novel. I wasn't sure whether it was a comic then, but it isn't. It's a graphic novel, as you can see. It's not your normal, your normal black and white pictures and all that. It's a proper graphic novel. So, yeah, that's cool. Graphic novel. Can never have too many of them. I've actually got a few of them, to be honest with you. Something here. Oh, it's a Marvel Deadpool. But watch what happens when you press the top. His eyes go round. Bizarre, but different. Goes with me geek stuff, Third item. Just appears to be. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's a drinks bottle. And it's the Planet Zack. It says one-hand operation, so yeah, I can see what you have to do. I can see you have to. It's a drinking cup basically. You can see that. It's got a planet on it, and it says Planet Zack, and it's Marvel Studios. It's quite a size, isn't it? That'll do for me coffee. Look at that. Bit of a beast, that actually. That's the third item. Bear with me a minute while I just put it back in its packaging. I do like these Z boxes, I must admit. I've not got me Geekbox subscription. I decided to leave that one for now, and I've had Threads instead, which involves having a graphic novel or a book and a T-shirt. So I'll be getting quite a few T-shirts. The next item, oh, it's a daub. Now, as anybody knows, I like daubs. Daubs are cool, but look what this one is for you fans out there. It's the Predator, and it actually is the Predator as well. That's brilliant, isn't it? Predator. There's a film. Wouldn't show that to your little kids, would you? Next item. Oh, it's another figure, but I've not seen these before. And it's seems to be Superman. And it's called, I can see it there, just the Justice League. And it's called, has it got a certain name, this one? Hero Cross. Hero Cross? Yeah, Hero Cross, Justice League. So that's that one. That's pretty cool, actually. I like having all these unusual figures because you can just literally put them all over the top of the unit and change the ones that are up there. T-shirt. What's on my T-shirt this month? I've had some really good T-shirts. Oh, God. This one won't be for me. I'll give this one to Deb. It's to do with Harry Potter, apparently. To do with Harry Potter. It's a... God knows, actually. I don't know what the hell it is. It's one of them. Anyway, it's Harry Potter. Definitely not for me. I'll give that one to Deb. She can have that. She'll probably wear it as a night shirt, and Deb. So, yeah, not a bad box, that at all. That's a T-shirt. 3 different figures. Yeah, 3 different figures in total. A drinks bottle and a graphic novel. That's pretty good going, isn't it, lad? And that is the Z-Box for September 2019. That is the official Z-Box, that is. I hope you enjoyed it. And at some point, I will take the figures out of the boxes and show them to you. Bye for now. Now, the last thing I'm going to do tonight is read out a poem I wrote. And it's just called When I'm Down. Now, everybody's got a friend like this. Well, everybody's known somebody like this. You know that friend that says they'll always be there for you? Then when you need them, they're not. and you're not quite sure if they really are your friend or whether they've got, an ulterior motive or whether they're talking about you behind your back. Anyway, it's called When I Am Down. You say you'll always be there, that we are family. When I need you, fading into the background is you I see. Do you tell me that I'm priceless, worth more than I feel inside? But you were not there to help me or dry the tears I cried. I see you smiling at me, yet when I turn you frown. If you are such a friend, why'd you kick me when I'm down? You make promises you never keep. You use me for what you can get. If I placed money on you being there, I'd lose it all, I'll bet. No phone calls to ask how I am. You don't reply when times are bad. I've always been the one to make you smile. You not being there makes me sad. I am a friend, a confidant, a fool, and a clown. So I want to know how come you always kick me when I'm down. That was my poem that I wrote earlier today, to be honest. I wrote it earlier this morning and posted it on Facebook. It's had a few nice comments and a few likes. It's, again, somebody might read it and think I'm talking about them. I'm not. I'm not talking about any particular person, so don't get any bees and bonnets, anybody who looks at it. It's basically my observations, and if I observe what's going on in society, I tend to write a poem about it. And you do see a lot of people on Facebook writing things about people who they were wanting friends to be there and they're not, and they're talking about them behind the back and all this. Well, to be honest with you, as you get older, the one thing you do find out is if you get a friend, you tend to keep the friend. You don't do all this stuff like when you're a kid, hanging around with one person 1 minute and then the next minute you're with somebody else. It's not like that. And real good friends are very, very hard to come by. I'm lucky because I've got a few, you see. I've got male and female friends. I've got Sarah down in Leicestershire. She's been my friend for a very long time. Ian Maddock in Stoke-on-Trent. Now, me and him go back 32 years. 32 years we've known each other. And we're still friends, still good mates, and we'd still do anything for each other. And a more recent friend I've got is called Stephen Cook. And he's basically the equivalent, but I've never met him. We talk on WhatsApp. We're forever joking about and sending each other gift messages and stuff like that. I've never met him yet, but I look forward to the day when I do meet him. Because I think, to be honest with you, that day will come. That day will come. I think we'll try and get him up to Blackpool at some point. Because obviously it's a lot easier to come up to Blackpool and have somewhere to stay rather than me go to somewhere where isn't really a touristy place, I don't think, where he lives. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. He'll probably correct me on that one if I'm wrong. But yeah, he's a good mate, is Stephen, and he's about the same age as me. So I tend to be more friends with people similar ages to me because they know where I'm coming from when I talk. They know what subjects I'm on about. If I talk about TV shows from the 70s, you can guarantee they'll have heard of them. Or music, music from the 80s, they'll be the same, oh, I've heard of them, oh yeah, they're great, blah, blah, blah. Whereas if I try to have a conversation now with somebody who's a millennial, say, who's like just 30, say, I can't do it because they're on about things from the 90s like Beverly Hills 90210 and Take That and all this kind of stuff that I didn't mind it when it was out. I listened to it a bit here and there when it was on a compilation tape, but I wouldn't have gone out and bought it. I didn't have all that Spice Girls and Take That stuff. I tell you a group I did like, actually, and I thought they were really good. They had some really good songs, and that was E17. I know I'll probably get slated for that because obviously, I'm not really a boy band person. My music tastes are everything from Within Temptation, who, if you've never heard of them, just listen to some of their songs. They are absolutely fantastic. And I've just found out they're doing a one-off gig in London. I can't believe I can't get down there to see because they're doing a gig with Evanescence. Now, anybody who knows Evanescence knows what sort of music they sing and knows Within Temptation are almost the same. And if you put the two together, I can imagine it being absolutely breathtaking. So yeah, I'm gutted I can't do that. But I like Within Temptation. I like Alan Parsons Project. I like Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, Depeche Mode, 80s stuff. I like Jean-Michel Jarre. I like Vangelis. I like some really, really bizarre and weird stuff. I also like a lot of dance music, DJ Tiesto, Armin van Buuren, all that sort of stuff. So I've got a really wide and eclectic taste in music. So, but people my age can kind of relate to that because they've heard of everybody. I sort of look at modern music. Like the other day, we were in Sainsbury's and I picked up Now 103 and knew 2 songs on it, and I thought that was quite bad, really. I'm more interested in buying the ones that have just come back out. The early Now albums, from England anyway, not from America, but the early Now albums, Now 1, 2, and 3, are now out on double CD. And I'm thinking of getting them because they will make a nice addition to my collection. Because the earlier Now albums, I knew every single track of them. So it would be nice to listen to them again and do a bit of nostalgia trip. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to finish. I've rattled your ears off long enough. I've done a long video. I've enjoyed doing it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I've also got a new subscriber. Now, I'm not sure whether it's C. Lee or Clee. I'm not sure. Anyway, I saw that they were a new subscriber to my channel this morning. C. Lee 69, I think they're called, or Clee 69. So welcome to them. A thumbs up to you. Wait, sorry, I could never put my thumb straight up. They won't sort of do that. But a big welcome, and I hope you enjoy the vlogs, and I hope you enjoy the videos. And any comments anybody wants to leave me, feel free, because that's what it's all about. You want to see anything on this channel, you just let me know. If you want me to give you a shout out, I'll give you a shout out. If you tell me your name, I'll give you a shout out on my next video. You all take care for now, and again, thank you for being there, and thank you for being the support that I've needed. Bye for now. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.